Hey everybody, Wagwan! Welcome to Daily Vitamin D, and this is your girl D here. So let's get to it. I had weight loss surgery and failed. Failed. Well, I wouldn't say failed. But I lost 50 pounds and I gained back 20. Yeah. So let's talk about it. So I realized that weight really ages you. Weight definitely ages you. Because tell me why. Okay, before I get into that, so this week I was planning, I was already thinking about like, I'm gonna go back on a weight loss plan, like seriously this time. No fubble double, real thing. So then I was like, thinking about my plans. So tell me why yesterday at work, this little biatch, this girl is gonna say, so anyway, she was asking me my age. She kept pressing me. What's your age? What's your age? And I'm like, what do you want to know? Why is it so important? And I don't care. I'm not sharing my age. So I told her my age. Then she's like, no way you're not. Tell me your real age. I said, excuse me? What are you trying to say? That is my real age. What do you mean? Anyway, she kept on going on it. And then my other coworkers were like, I said, how are you going to tell me something? Tell me your real age, D. Tell me your real age. I said, bitch, fuck you. And then she went, like she walked across, and then she was gonna say, oh, I thought they said black don't crack. But apparently, because I'm in my 40s, and blah, blah, and I thought they said black don't crack. I wanted to throw hands, I swear to God. But I said, ooh, I said, let me remain professional. And told her, like you, and, come and lick the bottom of my shoe, bitch. I was trying to be very nice, because I didn't want to. Is that my smoke alarm? It is my smoke alarm. Well, I'm black, whatever. I will get a battery and address it. If I don't, in my next video, you can tell me, fix it. Back to the story. So that made me think. I was like, damn. She kind of put a damper, but then I said, you know what? Some people really are haters because, mind you, we've never been friends at work. We've never really chatted. This girl and I barely exchange. I would say I'm kind of her superior in a sense, but we've never really exchanged good like conversation more than just pleasantries. And out of the blue, she's just gonna come and tell me this. But I felt a little bit afterwards, but I was like, you know what? F that hoe. I'm gonna let her be my motivator because sometimes you gotta let the haters be your motivators. Okay? All right. So I was already thinking about, retraining and doing everything and going back on my health journey. And I said, yeah, you know what? And then also, I figure sometimes when you have on the weight, you don't know. You don't know when it's being put on. You don't know. But you see, when you see yourself in 4K, sometimes I see myself in 4K, I was like, damn, it's whose auntie that? It's whose auntie that? Which auntie that? I mean that? But anyway, I gotta stop roasting myself before people roast me. It is what it is. It's just me. So a lot of us, we struggle with emotional eating, and that is me too as well. Um, and it's like, yes, when I did the surgery, I'm like, yes, my stomach is small, but my craving and my appetite is huge. Like big, very big appetite. I remember when I just had the surgery, even a couple days out, they already told you to avoid like beef and stuff for a couple months. And the Jamaican in me, I just had to have a beef patty. I was supposed to be on liquid diet, yes, I know. But I took when I say a small bite of just the inside of the beef patty or chicken patty, whatever it was. I think it was a beef patty. When I say I retched so much, I thought I was going to die. But sometimes you just have cravings, and sometimes, like when you have a kid and they're not listening, and so you say, okay, you're going to learn the hard way. And that was my hard way. But it's, if you use the tools correctly, you do lose the weight. Weight loss surgery, though, is not a magic wand. It's not a magic wand at all. It's like, you really got to put in the work. After I did the surgery, I was like, So you mean to tell me I still gotta eat right and exercise? I was like, oh, just like, man, why did I even bother? And it cost a lot of money. But thank God if you have insurance. So even my cousin, she did the surgery as well, and she had gained, I think she gained like 80 pounds or something, and she had to redo her surgery. She redid it, and I guess they redid the sleeve, and she lost, I think, like 100, and then she got her body done. She looked good, body is banging, teeth, and she got a BBL, but like a mini one. The girl looks good. She looks awesome. But anyway, I was just gonna say, you know what? We're all struggling with something, and everybody is different because, mind you, this girl, I could have told her how ugly she was. She's not cute. I wouldn't say she's ugly because I never find anybody ugly, to be honest. But you know, when you're cursing arguments, but she's not a pretty girl, I would say. She's not cute. And to be being rude, like you're so mean to be passing, it's you could tell that it wasn't coming from a place of ha ha, just joking around. It was definitely coming from a place of being a mean girl. And I think it's like she was just trying to tear me down. And she almost succeeded. But luckily, I didn't let her. So here I am with my daily vitamin D community. I want you guys to put some suggestions of things that you have done to lose weight, or if you struggle with weight loss, comment me so I know who my girlies are. And tell me about what you think about this whole situation, like what happened. And remind you, everybody was there too. And then I was even like, because I was being nice about it. So I was like, damn, I need to lose some weight. Or maybe I need to start taking better care of myself then. Because I really didn't take her serious. But then she kept berating me and berating me. And then she dragged the so-called joke or whatever it was. Like, girl, you're not cute. You're not slim. You don't have any shape. Because, quite frankly, as far as I am, look at the material I'm working with. I have a waist. But anyway, I just thought it to be mean. And I'm not going to let her get my spirit down. So I'm going to do something about it. And then when I do lose all this weight, I want to make sure that she sees me. So I wanted to touch on the topic of the foods that we eat. I did notice though that, hold on a sec. So I did notice though that the other day when I was in Jamaica, I lost weight and I wasn't even doing anything. I think the quality of food there is better. Well, now that Hurricane Melissa went, all the GMO food is, because I don't have constipation, TMI, but when I'm there, I don't have constipation. And it's definitely the food quality. And then also, as soon as I came back, that same girl was the first one who was like, "Oh, D, there's something about you. You lost weight because your ass is smaller. Your ass got small. Yeah, you lost some weight." And that was her expression. Thank you, I guess. But anyway, on the topic of weight ages you, it really does. Because the other day when I was walking in Jamaica, and I have no problem getting older. If you're not getting older, that means you're dead. Our bodies are doing so much for us. We have work, we have stress, we have sickness, we have children, we have life, we have parents. We're doing so much through this one little body that we have, and we should appreciate it. So maybe it's not where we are dreaming of it, but we should still appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my love handles. I appreciate everything. But back to the story about when I was in Jamaica. So in Jamaica, usually they'll call you, like, they give you a name for their elders or whatever. They just give you a name, especially if they don't know your name. So I was there walking, minding my business, when I hear, "Mommy, mommy." I was like, who's he calling mommy? Me? I didn't know. Because that's like when Africans would say ma, yes ma, or whatever. It's like to show respect. But in my mind, I immediately texted my bestie and I was like, "Girl, this Negro just calling." She's like, "Well, I don't mind it." I said, "Bitch, that means we're old." But then immediately I thought, hmm, maybe I need to take better care of myself. Or maybe I just need to freaking accept it that, listen, we're older now, so it's okay. It's okay. I don't have a problem with it. It's okay.